Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Ding.
My voice.
My story.
My dream.
Innovation Dialogue.
We are encouraged by their story. Welcome to our show, and today we are so happy with Heather, and our topic today is Mailtime and the Monkey King. So I call him Monkey King. So where this Monkey King come from? Actually, Heather, thank you for coming. We're so happy to have you. Yeah, last year we had a Battle Silicon show, and Heather was on the show. And when we are asking the question, and what role do you think you are on the journey to the West, the story, and he said, I'm the Monkey King. So yeah. That's where the story comes from. So his company is called Mailtime. Tell us about Mailtime.
Sure. We founded Mailtime like 2 years ago when we were in Hong Kong, and we relocated to San Francisco a year and a half ago, just right before the Battle Silicon. In May, yeah. So right now we are a team of 12 people based in San Francisco, and what we are making is we are now working on an app called Mailtime. We make your email as quick and easy as text messaging.
Well, so when Heather was on Battle Silicon, and well, he looked slightly different than today. So let's watch the video.
You scroll down the email, you will see all these very frustrating, very disorganized formats like this. It's very difficult to read. What Mailtime does is this way. We simplify everything for mobile email.
Wow, that was you and me on Battle Silicon show. So after you attend Battle Silicon show, what happened to you?
So what happened to my company? So basically, when we were at the Battle Silicon, we were just relocate from Hong Kong to Silicon Valley. By the time we only have three person in the team, and we still yes, and our product is still in the development phase. And right now, we are now a team of 12 people. We're based in San Francisco. We launched our 1.0 version of app on the TechnoStar Battlefield last September, and we also launched the 2.0 version this June. And right now, it's just like 4 months after we launched the 2.0 version, we had around like 1 million users to download our app, like on the App Store. And we also raised $3 million in the fundings.
Wow, $3 million and 1 million users. What an achievement. That's really great. Well, the other day I asked you, and you said you are like a Monkey King, and why is that?
Okay, so as a co-founder and CEO of a company, so I should always to be the person who solves the problems.
Solve the problem, problem solver.
Yeah,
yes.
I should be always the problem solver, and I should always be the person who take the responsibility, right? And I should always be a flexible person.
Flexible.
Yeah.
You mentioned the three very important points, and one is you take the responsibility and also solve the problem, and then you have to be flexibility. You have the flexibility. So
yes.
So tell us the three of them then. How can be the problem solver?
Okay.
Give us a story.
Sure, no problem. So when we first moved from Hong Kong to Silicon Valley, so we just bring our dream and one-way ticket, and maybe some money from the angel investor, and just came to the Silicon Valley.
You're determined to stay here. Don't give us. Yeah.
So by the time we don't know anything about Silicon Valley, we just know this is where we want to be.
Why you want to be here?
So all the tech stuff, so they happen to be here, and our market is here too. So basically, when we just moved to Silicon Valley, our first problem we were facing is the visa, right? So I cannot
Legally stay here.
Yeah, I should be able to legally work in the United States, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I cannot use a travel visa to to work here. So by the time we just came, we have no idea how we should solve that, and we hear like a lot of stories how difficult the U.S. working visa it was.
It was true.
Yeah.
It is true
Yes.
still. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did a lot of research, and we talked to a lot of people and friends who's also running some startup. Who's also running some startups in Silicon Valley. And we also asked the investors to help us. We also we were lucky enough to have a very good immigration lawyer to help us to prepare like all these documentations. And so our solution was we use our Hong Kong company, and we set up a holding company on top of the Hong Kong company on the British Virgin Islands. Then we also set up a US company here, and which is also under the British Virgin Islands company. So basically our Hong Kong company and the US company so they share the same owner. So basically what we did was
same branches under the Virgin Island company.
Yes. So basically what we did was we transferred ourselves from Hong Kong to the US.
Oh, wow, what a great lawyer.
Yeah,
wow.
So it was very tough because our Hong Kong company is not very big.
Yes.
So we only have like three person working in the team.
So how did you,
and then in the US, and our US company is brand new, right? So we spent like many months to prepare for the documentations. And when the time we filed the application, it was like 700-page application.
700 pages of application,
Yes.
and then you guys
crazy.
did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Wow.
And after we submit because we did like enough research, and then we prepare the whole thing like very carefully.
Then you got your visa. So you mean that the first
visa.
is you solve the problem, and
Yes.
another thing is the person has to take the responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough question, and it's always the thing like in early stage startup because the fundraising it isn't always like easy.
Always short of money.
Yeah,
always.
Always short of money, and the startups always like running out
Yes.
of money. You don't like when you you never get like investors on time when you were running low, right?
Yes.
So basically, the situation was before we launched the 2.0 version, we were running low in the capital. But by the time we also talked with a couple of investors, which had very they had very strong like interest to invest in us. But during the conversation with the new investors, we delayed our launch of 2.0 version.
So when you are short of money, what do you did? How do you take the responsibility?
Yeah. So basically, what I should did is I should firstly cut down the cost, like in everything, and all the co-founders should then take the salary, and then when we were running very, very low, I should bring my own saving. So basically, in the last like 2-3 months before we raised the new round. So basically, I spent like almost all my savings.
So you put
to
your own
sustain.
saving, your own money on your company to take the responsibility.
Yeah.
And also, you are the person to be flexible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Too flexible.
Like
Yeah,
what?
to always find the solutions. Right? So when we were very lucky to be the first Chinese startup to launch on the TechRice battlefield stage. It was a very good opportunity for us. But by the time we received the notice that we
Just 1 month ahead of time, right?
It was just one month ahead of time, and our app is not ready yet. And yeah, if we still continue to do that, we cannot match the timeline.
Yeah.
So,
But you also don't want to refuse that great opportunity.
Of course,
yes.
it's like once in time, once in
Lifetime.
Yeah.
And what you did?
So we basically redesigned our features, and then we launched an MVP version. So we managed to launch an MVP version which only support one email provider, one language, and then one market, and then single account. So we launched a very basic feature, but which is already enough to demonstrate like all the ideas. Yeah.
Though actually in the short term, then there's a lot of things you need to do. You need to convince your team that we have to change our product and to match this, and also you need to have it done in a very short time. So it's like we're using very limited time and very limited source to achieve the maximum result. So to be flexible. Being a startup is really not easy at all, especially being a CEO, a founder, and you have to always take the responsibility. You have to be a good leader and very positive and solve the problem, and also be flexible. That's why you called Monkey King.
Monkey King.
And also I like your style. I think your hairstyle is a little bit like Monkey King. So our show is called Innovation Dialogue. So what is innovation by your definition in one sentence?
Okay, so the innovation in I'm on
in your industry.
Yeah, my area is the mobile internet, right? So and then I think the innovation is to design something new, which can influence like millions of people, like even hundreds of millions of people.
Maybe billions of people.
Yes. Yeah. So even you just save people time, like maybe 5 minutes a day, it's already a very big impact. Yeah. Which you can, if you can reach like, if like 100 million people can save 5 minutes a day because of using your app, wow, it's such a huge innovation.
Yeah, the product can create an influence for billions of people, and maybe saving their time, or maybe make them feel happy, or maybe bring some value to them, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Heather.
Thank you.
And I hope that you continue being a Monkey King on your journey of startup.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So actually, I remember that on the Battle Silicon show, you were so energetic and you used the pose. I really like it. Yes.
That is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Thank you for being with us, and
Thank you.
everybody, we hope you will be like this.
Thank you. Ooh.
As a startup in Silicon Valley, innovation is our DNA. It's inside our blood. What is innovation?
Very confident.
It's a way of thinking, it's a philosophy, it's a mindset. It's very closely related to leadership.
For me, it's really about finding the right fit between the product and the market.
Have a strong technology position, a strong market impact.
Innovation can be an idea, can be a product, can be a service, or can be a thinking. It can be everything, out-of-box thinking, not limited to your background, to the past. Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Dane, and today we are going to talk about Cloud Festival. Today we have Carrie Davis, and she's here to share her story, which is so inspiring. What we are doing here is to summarize, bring out the point, and give a good presentation. Help people to bring out their idea to the whole world.
It's very important to be able to spot human talent and to be a good leader.
More importantly, it's how our corporate and partners perceive the value that's come out of the event.
It was all about seizing the opportunity rather than looking at the world as a set of problems.
I want to change the paradigm of angel investing being local. I want all of us to think global and to look at great opportunities in Asia or Europe, wherever it is in the world.
Come to Ding TV. Let us work together to bring out your idea to share with the whole world.